There we go. I'm recording this, so I wanted to make sure that it would work. Okay. This over here so I don't look like I'm looking away. All right, so today we are going to go over Smart Plans. This is a good tool to use to reach out to your database without having to take a lot of time to do it every day. So it's basically a set and forget type scenario for most of them. So you will do this through command and you'll log in. And if you have any questions or anything, feel free to interrupt me, or if you want to put them in the chat, that's fine too. So over here are your applets. You are going to go to Smart Plans. You can also click on that KW at the top and it'll show you everything. So we're going to go to Smart Plans.
Hey, you're not on that screen now. Now it's just, it's not the right screen now.
Is it in my email?
It's your email, yeah.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. Is that better?
No.
Okay. My apologies.
Anyway. It was there originally, but then it switched to email.
It went away. Okay, so home screen, we're going to go to Smart Plans here on the left-hand side. And so this is what the dashboard of the Smart Plans looks like. These are all my Smart Plans.
Still not there. Still not there.
Going on.
Still not there. It's still email.
That's this stinking thing. Let me try again. Screen two. Better?
There it is.
Okay.
Yes.
My apologies. When you share the screen, you can like do a certain like web page or a whole screen. It's confusing. So anyways, third time's a charm. We are going to go to Smart Plans here. And this is all, these are all my current Smart Plans rolling. Two things you're going to want to do before you start this is to go to your settings. And if you want to use text message, you will need to sign up with Twilio. So you want to make sure that's connected. And then you'll also want to go to the bottom to email services and make sure your command or for your command email that this is the correct reply to email. Sometimes it doesn't default correctly or it'll show up, but it doesn't work. So always go here and check that this is what you want them to reply to. You are allowed 5,000 free emails a month. So this keeps your track of how much you've used for the month. So you, again, go into settings, make sure you have your email set up. And then also if you're using the text messages through command, you'll have to connect that with Twilio. And there are new changes coming for that it's linked through command better than what it is now. So there are changes coming for that. So now that we know that those are good, we're going to go back to Smart Plans. There is a Smart Plans library that has pre-made Smart Plans for you. However, you cannot edit these. So you're basically duplicating and adding your contacts. You can't change any of the verbiage or the timeline, any of that. But if you click View Steps, it'll tell you what the touch is, phone call. There's a 6-day delay. So those are options if you want something quick. There are more rolling out, and you will eventually be able to share these with each other. But as of right now, these are what we have. I believe there'll be like 40 new total Smart Plans, so about 30 new ones coming out. But as of right now, those are it. So that was in library. So we'll go back to my Smart Plan. So I'm going to go ahead and create a new one. So we're going to go to Create in the top right corner. And we're going to create a plan name. So will this do open house follow-up? This is a good thing to use with your contacts from your open house. And we'll make up an address. So you're going to click Apply. and this will initiate your smart plan to set up. As you can see up here, the name is there. If you want to change it, you can there. You can click the pencil and edit it. So there's different options of steps. Create a task will generate in your tasks in command. So it won't physically send anything. That would just be a reminder for you. Make a call is kind of the same thing. It'll generate in your tasks to make a telephone call. Send an email, which we would do through the command email, and then send a text message or media message. Set a delay is if you want to separate the days in which you're doing your touches. So day 1, and then you'll set a delay for 2 days, and then day 3 would be your next touch. There's an add to smart plan button if you want to add it to a different smart plan, and then restart flow would just start the smart plan over again. So if you have, 3 touches and then you do the restart flow, it'll bring it back to the top. So I'm going to go ahead and start with a text message. And you can see it says that my Twilio account is connected. It will say if yours is not. And then I'm going to put my text. I'm going to put hello. And then over here, there are merge fields. It will pull this information from your contacts tab. So we are going to do first name. Hello, first name. And it'll pull every contact that you attach to this smart plan. It'll pull their first name, how it's listed in command. So, thank you for attending open house for property for I'd love to hear from you on what areas wanting, something along those lines. And I'm sure I can find you some smart plans to put on here. So something as quick as that. And I would always put a tag or your signature at the bottom, just because this phone number is not your phone number. So Twilio does not yet allow you to use your phone number for these text messages. So you can buy a local number that looks like it was like a 614 number, or you can just use the one that they give to you, which I believe is a Texas number. So if you want a local number, you can purchase one. It's $1 a month. But this will not be your personal number. So I like to always make sure I have my name on there and where I'm from, just so they know. So this is going to go out day 1. So I'm going to set a delay for 1 day, and then we're going to send another text. And as you see, it has the day 2, in which it will go out. So we're going to put, hey, we're going to use a merge field. If you go in the merge field, it doesn't let you out of it. This is, you can go to merge field, you can do agent first name, agent last name, Keller Williams, Capital Partners. Just wanted to see what you're looking for. These aren't the greatest examples, but you get the picture. So then I'm going to set another delay for, we'll do 2 days this time, and then I'm going to send an email, and you'll have to scroll back up each time to get to these actions. They don't scroll with it, unfortunately. That is something I've brought up to our tech trainers and stuff like that to change. So here this shows you the email that you will receive if once they respond to. And then subject, open house. And then again, you can use the merge fields here. Check out my app, click the link below. And then you can also in the merge field, okay, so you can't do it in the email apparently. You can add the app link in text messages. You cannot, which I guess that makes sense because it'd be from a mobile device. So you can add those in text messages. So all the merged fields real quick. First name, last name of the contact, email, phone, birthday, home anniversary, agent first and last name, your team name, and then your KW app link. Those are all for text message. For email, there's contact first and last name, email, phone, birthday, and home anniversary. So we'll take that out. You can bold, italicize, or underline your text in emails. You can create lists in emails. You can change the size of the font. You can change the color of the font. You can change whether it's left, center, or right. And then you can also put hyperlinks in your text, or I'm sorry, your emails. So this would be good for your website. You'd be like, click here to view homes, and then it would go directly to your site versus Zillow, Realtor.com, or just a KW page. So let's see, check out homes around East Elm Street. Click the link, go up. And you would just here. So the link title would be what it says, and then the link target would be the actual website. And I would recommend that you go to the actual website and copy and paste it from the URL just to ensure that you are getting everything. And if you would need to, you can save it throughout the middle. You can just click save and that saves the entire smart plan. If you want to move anything up or down, you can just use the arrows. And then if you want to delete a section, you just click delete. It'll ask you to confirm. So that is nice to use as well. Let me see. So let's create a task. So as you notice, I didn't put a delay here. So this day 4 and this day 4 is on the same day. So we are going to do a touch and say I want it to remind me in 3 days. So the task name is going to be send postcard. Task description is send open house postcard 123 East Elm with neighborhood apps. And you can make that in Designs. So that, and this would create a task and it'll put you, it'll put it in your tasks here. So once we say we are good with this, we're ready to go. To activate your smart plan, you have to add contacts. And as soon as you add contacts and hit submit, it will activate. So we're gonna go up here. You can filter by the tags. You can filter or you can search by name. So you have to be sure that their contact information is in your contacts before you start the smart plan or it won't go anywhere. So I'm gonna filter, we'll just go with the leads that I've generated so far. So You can do select all and then click add to Smart Plan. So you can either start it immediately, or if you want to start it on a specific date, you can change it to this. And then you can stagger with start over the next few days. So this allows you to do a large group of people, but it won't do everyone all at once. So those are your options, and then you click confirm. I won't do that because I don't want to bombard these people with fake news. So once you have activated that, you've pushed start. This is how you know if it's active. If there is the number of contacts with the eyeball next to it, see this one is not active, so there's nothing there. And it gives you a created on date, it gives you how many days your Smart Plan is, and then the number of touches within your Smart Plan. Once your Smart Plan is active, like I will, let me see this one. Oh, that's just myself. So if you want to edit it, it tells you what can and cannot be edited. So you can change the name of the Smart Plan, content in your text messages, and task descriptions. What you cannot change when it's active is adding steps, deleting steps, or changing the order. So once it is active, there's not very much you can change. If you need to add someone to an active Smart Plan, you can click add contact from here and add them. If you need to unsubscribe, so like an open house, once they respond to the Smart Plan, you're going to want to take them off. So you're going to click on the eye, click on them, and click confirm unsubscribe or unsubscribe all. I see there were some comments, so let me look at those real quick. Sorry if I didn't see them in time. Okay. Melanie, for Twilio, right now, they do a $20 credit. So a text message is 0.0075 cents right now, incoming and outgoing. So basic, but there are different pay amounts per what is in your text message. So if it's just 160 characters, no emojis, then it's the 0.0075. If it's over 300 characters or 70 plus characters with emojis, then it's 0.0015. And then if it's a media text message, then it is, I think it's 0.025 per text, which I can email those numbers out as well. But it is changing. That is it right now. Command is going to be kind of integrating it a little more, and our costs are going to change. It will be cheaper, but it won't be the same setup. So it's like a monthly kind of subscription versus just paying when you run out of money. So those changes will be coming. I don't have a specific date for that. But when you connect with Twilio, it will ask for your card number. It will ask, so you have to put money on it first before you can even do anything. Tina, regarding your question, it will work. If you don't have a phone number or don't have an email for a person and those are on your Smart Plans, it will just create a task for you to send that. So they still will receive everything else in the order that it is set up on your Smart Plan. And then Donna, it's not the same. Do you have your contacts outside of Command, Donna?
No, I just didn't know where to click to get those to come while I was working on the email. I found the contact, I mean, the contacts are in Command, But
Okay.
what do I click on when I'm filling it in?
So if you are,
If I'm back on the smart plan.
yeah, if you're in the smart plan,
Mhm.
you're gonna go up to here on the corner
Ah, yeah,
with
and
the
I
little
did that,
guy.
but it only gave me it just gave me like 6 names like that, but it wouldn't scroll down anymore. Just give
Okay.
me a few names.
So this should, when it pulls it up initially, as long as there's no filters, it should give you your entire contacts list. And down here at the bottom, it'll let you toggle to the next screen because it only shows 20 contacts per scroll.
Okay,
So,
maybe the filters are what the problem was.
okay, yeah. So you can sort it by tags. Um, you can do first name, last name, ascending or descending. And then just make sure I don't think I have any shared contacts, but that just make sure those filters aren't on or the tag isn't selected if you need everyone. But when you initially click on it, it should show you all of your contacts. You'll just have to hit the arrow over to go to the next ones. Um, so that should populate from there. You can also do it from this screen as well. If you go back to the dashboard, you should be able to just click and add contacts that way as well. So moving on, I think I got everyone there. So when it is active, you cannot delete it, but you can make copies of your smart plans. So you can create essentially like an open house one follow-up smart plan, and you can just duplicate it. And when you duplicate it, you can edit it to adjust the address and that kind of content. So um, did it not save? It must not have saved my smart plan. So that one won't work. We'll do this Tuesday one since it's not active. So this is what my smart plan looks like currently. I have an email, a delay, another email, delay. These are all, and then a text message. So I want to duplicate that. And we are going to click the three dots and just click copy, and it automatically names copy of whatever it's named. You can keep it as that, or you can change it to, you know, say this is my follow-up from the open house for a new one. So you just click apply, and then if you look and click edit, it's exactly the same thing. So you're literally duplicating it, and all you'd have to do is change that addresses. Let's see. I'm trying to think of anything else. That's basic. Basically everything. You are only allowed 50 contacts per smart plan. So as you can see, I have 6 copies of the same thing because I'm only allowed 50 people. So if you have more than 50 contacts for whatever reason, you can just duplicate it and add more. And as of right now, I believe you can only have them for 90 days worth of touches, and then you can restart it or let it roll indefinitely. Um, let me see. I believe it tells you at the top. Like used to. Yeah, so 90 days worth of touches, and then if you wanted to like restart flow, gotta go back to the bottom. You can do however many times, 1, 2, 3, 4. So up to 6 times or unlimited. So this is something this would be good for your clients who have already closed, just to a reminder, hey, I'm still here, as a referral type scenario. So that would be great for that. If you do an email, do you need special? For the emails, it goes through command email, Donna, which we look in settings just to confirm that it has your KW email in it. Once you set it, it starts whatever date you set for it to activate. It's not letting me do it. We'll delete that. So once you click start now or start on this date, that first touch will go out and then it'll go out. It doesn't notify you when they are going out, so you kind of have to do some math on who's doing what. If you want to know what stage that it's in. So like for my post-career nights, it was started on August 5th and there's 3 touches in it. So without me literally counting, I wouldn't know where it's at. You can toggle down here just to look at it quickly without opening it, but it doesn't notify you unless you have a task, or if you're missing any contact information, then it will create a task for those. Tina, the 50-person limit applies to all smart plans as of right now. So if you have more than 50 contacts, then for one smart plan, you'll have to duplicate it, which I find incredibly annoying because I use these for the market center and obviously we have more than 50 agents, but that will hopefully be something that changes. But as of now, it's a 50-person limit. If you hover over these, it'll tell you what's happening in that touch. But yeah, that's basically how that smart plans work. Something you can do within your contacts is if we'll do these for the leads because this would be good. I'm going to filter to leads only and click apply. So these are all my leads. So if I click on their name, you can add them to a smart plan from here. So you don't have to go in if it's already active. So you click on that and you just select the smart plan. I'll put myself on one just so we ensure that it's we add to smart plan. It shows you what they're already subscribed to. Just click select. You can start it now or start it at whatever date and click confirm. If you have Twilio, it will alert you that you will be charged for it. It does that no matter what. So if you see it and you don't have text, just discontinue that warning, but it just warns you at every single one if you have a Twilio account set up. So you just click confirm. As you can see, it says they've been added. Something you should note on the smart plans, when you add someone, if it's already active, it starts them at the beginning. It doesn't start them wherever your smart plan is. So if this smart plan is correlated to a date, it would not be a good idea to add somebody after it's active because it will throw off the timing if you have your touches based on a deadline. So like if I have touches set up for my meeting next Wednesday and I start it today and I have touches based on, so my touches will stop Tuesday night, then I don't want to add anybody after that because their touches will be off. They don't let you pick the time of day. So I would not, if you have an event going on and you want somebody to attend and you're using a smart plan, I would not put a touch the day of. I would end it the day before. So when I do career night ones, I end it the day before. That way I ensure that everyone's seen it and it's not happening after the event has started. I think it makes you look kind of wishy-washy. So you can't control the time, but the smart plan usually starts once you activate it. Day one starts like within minutes. So just quick reminders to keep in mind when you're making them. And those can be, you can see what smart plans they're on in the contacts as well as adding them to it. I don't know why it logged me out. Weird. Do I have any other questions? Something we're going to roll out starting September. I'm going to start doing weekly tech trainings, and we'll have a different topic each Tuesday. So that's something you'll be coming. And then I'm also going to be scheduling one-on-ones, so that can either be in person or via Zoom. So that schedule will be on there. I believe Capital Partners will be on Wednesdays in the afternoon. So those are always options. Just let me know if you need any help. But yeah, so those are smart plans, and there are more coming for the library, and you will eventually be able to share them, but as of right now, we cannot. Any other questions before I let you go?
Thanks, Rachel.
You're welcome. All right, I won't keep you guys any longer. So you guys have a great day. And again, if you have any questions or think of anything, feel free to email me. And then you'll see some more trainings coming regularly next month. Nope.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Everyone have a good day.
All right. You too. Bye-bye.
Bye.